Hey guys, Dave with RLB Motorsports. I am super excited to introduce to you guys our 2024 Polaris Xpedition XP5 North Star Edition build. It's been 3 months. I've got 4 pages of everything we've done to this car, all the vendors involved, detailed information about their products, the install, whatnot. So we're going to get into that in this video, give you guys all the detailed information. My son has decided to call this car Fred. So Fred, welcome to the RLB family and stay tuned to learn all about what we've done here. All right, so we're going to start this video off with talking about all of the RLB Motorsports products that we have on this car. And first off, our chase light. So this is our most popular chase light. It is the San Felipe chase light. Our chase lights are part of our plug-in and play more series of light. What does that mean? Fully plug and play, no wiring to install this on this car. So again, we went with a 36-inch light. It has backup lights in the middle that you can turn on and off. It's got amber lights that have 7 different strobe patterns, or solid if you want to run solid. We've got red running lights and brake lights on the outside that can also be attached to a blinker kit if you have one on the vehicle. To install this, super simple. You've got, we went to the rear tail light on the driver's side. There are 2 screws here to unscrew the whole housing right out of the back of the car. That's where you plug into. You run the wire harness through the opening here, right to that light, plug it in. That takes care of your brake lights and your running lights. And then in the inside, we've got power and ground. We're going to go over that when we get into some other things. But it's a very simple install, plug and play, no wiring. All right, next on the list of the RLB Motorsports products is our LED whips. We chose to go with a 3-foot hyper bright amber whip on this car. Kind of fits with the theme of what we got going on because we're running amber rock lights and whatnot. The hyper bright whip is 3 times as bright as any RGB whip. So if you want that really bright, vibrant colored whips that doesn't change colors, this is the way to go. Some of the features of this is also part of our plug-in and play more family of products, which means you just plug it into your factory wire harness and you're done. There is absolutely no wiring involved to install these. We have our very unique Pro Lock base, which is a simple push down, twist, and it pops right off. All spring actuated, all stainless steel, won't rust in any environment. And then when you put it back on, you just put it right in the slot. Falls in, you just push, twist, lock. Simple as that. We also offer these in RGB, so if you do like the changing colors and all that, same exact whip, except it has the RGBs on it, and it is also part of the plug-in and play more family of products, so it is plug and play and simple to install as well. All right, so we have a brand new product that we just released. This is our RLB Motorsports fire extinguisher quick release mount. So some features that we've built into this thing. One, we have some detents in here. That helps for rattling, keeps the fire extinguisher tight in the mount. 2, this is a flat mount the way that we did it on here, but it's actually designed to go on a tube. And underneath here, we've got some felt that comes with every mount that's pre-installed when you get it. So when you put it on your tube for all your Pro Rs and all the other vehicles out there, it won't scratch your tube with that nice felt on there. It also comes with the hose clamps that clamp onto any fire extinguisher size, as well as it comes with hose clamps to hose clamp the base to a roll cage on any type of other vehicle, or like we did here, you can flush mount it. So again, that's our fire extinguisher mount. All right, next on the list of the RLB Motorsports product is our dome light. We just released this to Sandsport Super Show. It's a new product for us. It is a push button dome light, so you can easily just push the button and get light, push the button, turn it off. Some special features we built into this light is our dimple orange peel lens. And what that does is it disperses the light out everywhere and floods it out. We also powder coat it, so it's not anodized. So you put these things, let's say, out in the rear tailgate area or engine compartments or wheel wells or wherever you want to put them, they're not going to fade with UV and whatnot. So it is powder coated. We have a specially designed rubber base that allows it to mount on tubes from anywhere from 1 inch all the way up to 2.5 inch. And also you can flush flat mount it like we got right here. So it gives you lots of different options of where to mount these and how to mount them. So not only did we install them here in the rear of the vehicle, we put one in the front of the vehicle. We got one back on our half rack that lights up our trunk area back there. We've got two down in the engine compartment. I think I'm even going to throw one in the front underneath the hood so you can see that area real well. But what we do is we take these directly to 12 volts. So they're always connected. Right now I don't have the ignition on, I don't have anything turned on in the car. I can just walk up and push the button at any time and get light. What we do is we just wire this directly into the pulse plug, go to the direct power on the pulse plug, and you've got power. You can put these things all over your car. So next thing on the RLB Motorsports product line is our Pro 8 switch panel. It's a fully electronical programmable switch panel. We have it here right underneath the hood. The Xpedition gives you a great location for mounting and running wire up here. So you can see this big open area here. So we've got the Pro 8 brain, which we call the power module, mounted right here. Plenty of room for it. We run all the wires through the glands that go into the vehicle behind the dash. You got your pulse plug right here. But with our Pro 8, again, it's fully programmable. We've got everything electronically connected going through this on the car, besides some things that we want to direct 12 volt like the dome lights. Lastly, we have what's called our DTP plugs. These are high power current DT plugs. This all comes with the kit. It's all done for you. You don't have to wire any of this up. You're going to have leads coming off these plugs that just end, and then each wire is color coded so you know which wire goes to what button on the switch panel, and you just take your power lead, let's say for example a light bar, you would take that power wire directly to the crimp-on end at the end of this wire. You would take the ground to the bus block and you're done. It's very simple to install. You don't have to mess with any of this. This is the way it comes in the box. Well, actually, let me show you one quick thing. If you're not familiar with our switch panel, it's got full relays and fuses. It is a mechanical switch panel. We do that on purpose because we do not want a solid state unit. This is fully serviceable by the end user, makes it very easy to install. These are automotive grade relays, 40 amp relays. You can buy them at any auto parts store. So if you're ever out on the trail or you're ever having a problem, one goes out. If you don't have a spare, they're easy to find. Regular mini fuses in there. Plus on the back here, we have a built-in negative bus block. So all your grounds can go to the bus block, and then all your power inputs come in to the main board here. It is fully sealed. So this box is fully sealed, waterproof, heat and vibration proof as well. So we'll go inside the interior and show you guys the actual switch panel and how it talks to this. Okay, so we're inside the interior now. We can look at the 8-button switch panel that talks to the power module that we just showed you under the hood. So here's the panel here. Works very simple. Push the button, it turns it on. We have this connected directly to power, so we can turn it on and we can use anything within the panel, whether your ignition is on or off. It has memory, it's fully programmable, it's got a blinker kit inside. I mean, this switch panel does a lot of different things. You can change the backlight color amongst 4 different colors. So this is a switch panel. It's very simple. Like I said, it has a built-in blinker kit. So we do have a blinker kit, and I'm going to show you how that works on our car. This kit has that built into it. So you can make this kit be a blinker kit for you. And then, you know, we've got all of our lights. You can also make it a strobe. So when we turn on our rear chase light, with this button over here, each time you click it, it's a momentary. So we're changing the strobe patterns right now. Or if I press and hold, I can turn on the white lights in the middle. So we made this a momentary, went in the program, changed it to a momentary, and that allows you different things. This momentary can also be a horn. It can be a starter for the car. Lots of different things to use for a momentary style of button. But again, this is the switch panel and how we mounted it here. So that brings us into the next product, which is our Xpedition specific Pro 8 and also radio and remote intercom panel. So we make this and sell this. As you can see, holds the Pro 8 nicely. We've got our Kenwood PCI radio and also our intercom mounted within this system. We decided to not flush mount the switch panel, because if we would have done that, we would have had to have cut into the side of the panel here, into the dash. And this is a large piece, and if somebody messes that up, it'd be very expensive and a pain in the butt to change. So we decided to do what's called a panel mount. You can see it sits on top of the panel, bolts right on. The back of the unit has mounting locations on the back of the switch panel to be able to mount it like this. Everything's done for you. So if you get this kit, it's ready to go. We also have another Xpedition panel that eliminates the radio and the additional remote intercom. So the panel would stop right here at the bottom, and you'd still have all your rocker switches there. So if you don't want a radio and an intercom, you can do just what we call our standalone Pro 8 mount, and the Pro 8 will sit just like it does here, and you'll have a cutout for a rocker switch, so you can put any rocker switch in that location, and then you'll still have all your rocker switches located right here. All right, so that is all of the RLB Motorsports products that we installed on this vehicle. You can find all of our products at our website, rlbmotorsports.com. We have lots of YouTube videos going in great detail about everything that we showed you on this car as far as the RLB Motorsports products. Go check out our YouTube channel, go subscribe. You will find all kinds of detailed information about each and every one of these products we just talked about. We are located in Shingle Springs, California. That's Northern California. So if you guys ever need anything, just give us a call and we'll be glad to help you.